Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh my goodness, it's been a busy show so far and it's only going to get busier. And we have the one and the only, the infamous special lady here, the Madame herself. It is welcome back to Kes Wickham St. George. Hey!
I like that word infamous. I always said when I was younger, I'm going to be famous or infamous. Infamous works really well.
I love it. I love it. Well, you've always got that kind of bit of a cheeky grin, and I always think, what's she been up to?
I could hardly walk this morning. I did 15 laps in the pool as a competition with my husband and a girlfriend last night.
Oh my word!
I thought I can't walk.
Well, do you know what? It's always a pleasure to have you on the show. Whether you're, at least you can kick back, sit down, relax. You're here. You're in good company.
Yes.
So, what have you been up to, and what have you brought along with you today?
I'm going to do a book review today because this little book sneaked into a pile of books. I didn't realise that it was written by the Duchess of York.
Okay.
Now, she is a fabulous author. She really is. And all of her money for the books goes towards charities for children in need.
Oh, I didn't realise that. I didn't realise that.
Charities she's got written here at the back of this particular book. And it says it goes to philanthropists and organisations that share her values and desire to drive positive social change.
Brilliant.
So that's when you buy one of her books.
Yep.
I guess, and I think it's Serenity Press that publishes them.
Yes.
So the money goes towards that particular charity.
Isn't that superb? I love that good feeling. Here at IPL, it is about inspiring passionate lives, and that is, so inspirational. So it's another reason to go out and buy the book, actually, that that it's going to all go to a really good cause.
Well, I'm a great believer in teaching kids to read.
Yep.
And if, I had a library for my kids, and it was well thumbed by the time it went to charity because they were all grown-ups.
Yeah.
And as they left home, no, I don't want to take the books with me. But now they're saying, I wish I'd kept that book.
Yes.
They have children of their own.
I do. My first book that I read and I just fell in love with, my sister was a bookworm, a complete bookworm, and she actually treated me to it as I think I might have been 7, maybe, but it was The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis, and it just created magic in my world. The amount of time that I spent then in my parents' wardrobe after reading that book, and I can still smell the wood. If I close my eyes, I can still smell the wood in the back of the wardrobe, and so it's just such a magical experience. Books they take you to just a different world.
They take you out of it, doesn't it? Right out of it. So it's called Puddle Boots, the book.
Okay.
Written by Sarah, the Duchess of York, and the art's done by Ben Edwards, another fabulous illustrator. And he's illustrated it beautifully. And the story is about Granny's magic boots that she gives to the granddaughter. Now, Granny's been on plenty of adventures.
Yep.
I think she's called
Love it already. I love it
Granny
already.
Carmen or something like that. But this particular girl puts these boots on and she has trouble controlling them, and she decides to jump in puddles. She's going to her friends, decides to jump in puddles, and she ends up as a mermaid.
Oh my goodness, how fantastic. How superb.
And then the story continues that, she gets loved by the mermaid queen, but after a long while of being in the puddle, seeing what's going on. And some of the illustrations, I had a quick look through this morning, and they actually made me chuckle because there's a duck, and I thought, what's a duck doing at the bottom of the ocean? But, oh, well, it goes, and you'd be amazed how they've made it work into the story. It's
how
amazing.
it fits.
Yeah.
Superb.
That's the book that I would like to promote today. It's Puddle Boots by the Duchess of York.
Fantastic. Well, you've heard it here first, so I'm so grateful that you've come in and shared that with us. But I've got a couple of questions for you because, let's be honest, you've had a lot going on.
Yes.
You've always got a lot going on.
Not always.
But let's talk films.
Films, yes. 31st of March.
Yep.
It is being shown at United Theatre at 6 p.m. There will be a public invite as well as friends and family will be invited to attend. It will be a paid venue, and I don't know how much, I haven't been told that, but the invites are out very, very soon. Sally Newman has been very busy doing all this. She is the film owner, film promoter. I was the storyteller.
Fantastic. And the name of the film?
The Cry of Morrow.
The Cry of Morrow. Oh my gosh. And can you tell us a little bit about that?
I can. I won't give too much away, but it's of a shipwreck, and two people end up on an island, and there's nothing around them in the South Pacific Ocean but sea, and they have to learn to cope. He's badly injured, and then she gets food poisoned by eating bad food.
Okay.
There's no food on the island, she has to search for it.
Yep.
So she finds a seagull's egg.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Yep.
And things go from awful to really bad, really fast.
Yeah.
It's a 20-minute film, and I'm guessing, I haven't talked to Sally, so I could be talking rubbish, but I guess that Sally will be showing her other movies that have all won major prizes and laurels for them throughout Australia.
Oh my
And
goodness.
this is where we're heading for this movie as well.
Oh my, and you're the narrator, is that correct?
No, it was acted by two people, so you will hear them talk. It's actually a movie.
Yep.
But there's a lot of, because I'm very descriptive when it comes to scenery,
Yes.
they've changed that into a music.
Oh, okay.
So she got a music writer. So when you hear the ocean, you really hear the ocean.
Oh, how
When
beautiful.
you hear people walking on the sand, that's what you hear.
Yep.
You hear seagulls in the background. So you
Heightens the
your imagination is put
senses.
to work.
Yeah, my goodness.
It was all. What the exciting part for me, Ellie, was it was written by myself, a Rockingham girl.
Yeah.
It was published by Karen McDermott and MMH Press, local Rockingham publisher.
Fantastic.
And the film promoter, a filmmaker,
Yep.
is Sally Newman, another local girl. And if you turn left from my house, I'm 10 minutes away from the publisher. If you turn right, I'm 10 minutes away.
But what a great position to be in, because we've got so much talent here in Rockingham. And I think, I don't know whether you heard earlier, but I was just saying that yesterday we were actually at Kerry Ridley's
I saw them.
My Little Bookshop opening, and you know and she actually has a whole wall dedicated to local authors, which is pretty incredible. And then you've also got Karen McDermott's bookshop, which is actually also dedicated to her authors, many of which are local authors here, and quite a lot are across Western Australia. There are national and international authors there. But I love it that we can promote one another. You know, we are champions of one another's success, which I think, you know, you've always been very kind and championed my success, and for that I'm, you know, eternally grateful for.
You're welcome. I champion those that, you know, I think that's fabulous what you're doing. You know, let's do something more with it. So, and of course, when you're affiliated with different magazines, you can do this. You can suggest, you just can't pop it in. You suggest, or they come to you and say, I have a middle section that's empty and I need something in it, and you can fill it up for them. I just don't supply one or two.
Yep.
There where I supplied 10 women this time. But yeah, they'll all be at the Writers' Retreat coming up.
Yes, that's very exciting. I'm sure Karen's going to say more than that. I'm not going to steal her thunder. She's going to be with us in a moment. But tell us what you're currently working on. So what have you got up your sleeve? Because I know you've always got another project around the corner doing something.
The poetry book is just about to be launched.
Okay.
And that's going to be a very, very quiet soiree at home. Because it was, the poetry was written when I started, for some reason, losing friends. You know, like they were passing over.
Yep.
And it affected me in ways like I thought, I'll never see your smile again. So I used to write poetry. Then there were happy times. So I put it all together. It's not just a sad book. It's a book about my emotions.
Yep. It can be uplifting as well.
It can be. So there's that being, it was going to be the 31st of March, but then Sally said, no, the movie's coming out there, so I'll make it a bit later. I have just signed a 3-book contract with MMH Press.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Very
Good on
exciting.
you. I love it. Yeah,
Very
superb.
excited. So that will be 6, 7, 8 books with Karen.
Gosh.
And then I had my website revamped the other day.
Yep.
And I'm scrolling through, and you lose track. And I
Yes.
just suddenly realised I've written and had published 13 books.
You've got a vast body of work out there.
Oh, Karen's got more.
Yeah, well,
40
it's
books,
not a
but-
competition.
But yeah, it's different genres as well. I love paddling in different oceans.
Well, you're incredibly talented and we're always blessed to have you on the show. So thank you so much for coming in. Now we are going to just go to a little bit of music, and it is The Weekend with Ariana Grande. And yeah, hopefully you're going to come back and see us again. Are you in with us next week for another amazing review?
I don't know till I'm invited.
Okay, well, I'm going to officially invite you. So you'll have to come back next week with another exciting book. So thank you so much, Kez. On to a few tunes with Save Your Tears.